If you're running Google Ads, then you might be wondering about the difference between search ads and display ads. So basically, search ads are ads that when someone types into Google a specific keyword, a search ad can show up in their search results. Whereas a display ad is an ad where basically like a sidebar ad or a little visual box ad that will pop up on certain websites, Google can populate that space with your ad to people that it thinks might like the what you're advertising basically. Now the difference between the two is that people that are typing in your keyword as a search ad are probably, obviously actively searching for that thing, whereas people that see your display ad, Google thinks that they might be interested based on what it knows about them, but they may not be actively searching. So, and something that happens when you're creating a search ad through Google is that there's a default option where it says, hey, do you want to also enable display ads? And the way that Google presents it is it says that most of your money will go towards search ads, but it will use a small percentage, kind of like leftover money, bidding for display ads to try and get you some additional clicks. And so this sounds like a reasonable thing to do, but we discovered something when we were doing some Google ads for one of our clients. So this is the dashboard, and we started the ads on April 17th. And so basically, what we had gotten was 323 clicks, 16,000 impressions, and a 1.99% click through rate, which is pretty low, and an average cost per click of $1.09, which is nice. But what I was able to discover, and I can't see it anymore because I have since changed it, so I think Google changed the layout, but I discovered that we were a lot of our impressions were coming from those display ads, like maybe a third or 2/3 of our total impressions. And the click through rate for those display ads was a lot lower, like it was around 1%. But the click through rate for the search ads was a lot higher, it was around 5%. And, that's okay theoretically. Display ads, we know that those more people have to see them to actually click. Those typically have a lower click through rate. But what we discovered was that we were spending more than half our budget on those display ads. So we really didn't like that because we wanted our click through rates to be higher because we wanted to be spending our money putting the ads in front of people that actually might be interested in buying. So what we did was we decided to go ahead and tell Google, okay, you know what? Don't spend any of my money on display ads, only do search ads because we weren't happy with what we were seeing. So now I'll show you what our results looked like after we made that change. So you can see that we actually have more clicks than we had in the previous period, 464. A lot fewer impressions, 5,000. But look at this click-through rate, 9.2% click-through rate. That's pretty outstanding. And our average cost per click is almost the same, $1.10. Now we have spent more money over that period, so that could explain some of the differences. But the click-through rate is clearly way better, and that's definitely what we were hoping to see. And I'll actually show you. You can compare the rates over the entire period by looking at this graph. So the blue line is clicks, and the red line is click-through rates. And here's the date where I switched over to stop running those display ads. So you can see that we did have a lot of clicks prior that were coming from those display ads, and when we switched it off, our clicks went down a lot. However, they have climbed back up as Google has begun optimizing for the search ad only, and the click-through rate in the red line has consistently gone up. There's a little dip here, but it's gone way up since we turned off those display ads. So essentially, this is just a case study to show why you might want to not allow Google to run some of your money for search ads on display ads, because it might really hurt your click-through rate, which could be getting you not the highest quality traffic, and not spending your money as efficiently as possible. So Hope you found this helpful.